when you're talking.
I don't know. I just
Wow, that's gay.
That's it.
Let me turn down my threshold, maybe. Because you're just gonna cut off like half my sentence.
Well, it ain't gonna cut off your sentence, but you're just echoing hard for some reason.
How do I
You didn't seem hard.
Profile picture?
These went live.
I don't even know. how to make a profile picture, so fuck it. It's just gonna use gonna have Rocket Fox right there. That's my first and last name.
Really? I don't believe you.
See all the reflections in my shit in my glasses?
Like my glasses?
I don't have that button.
Until I go with the no neck.
Turtle.
I liked as you.
Thank you, me, for the like. Appreciate it.
Can I
got
mute
you,
Jordan
homie.
now? Alright, we good?
Okay, so that's
Alright.
live. Let me go here. Appreciate you, me. Love you.
I like too. Whoa.
And
Oh,
Mr.
this is where you
JP
change
with the
the
like.
profile
Appreciate it.
Oh, I gotta hit it with a share.
Alright, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. I can still hear
How
you.
about now?
It's still echoing.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. It's just we're echoing hard through you for some fucking reason.
I'm over here trying to...
Are you good?
I'm trying to bit.
Boobity boppity.
I'm not gonna...
You're just cutting out now, super hard.
So, you can't even hear me? Fuck.
I can hear you.
now.
Just turn down...
Oh, Shoisa.
Excuse you. Yes, sir.
Eskusami.
You know what? Pastrami, bro. Pastrami.
Come on, hit it with the share.
Hit it with the
Share.
share.
Did you share it, guy? Share.
Share what?
Sharing it.
Share it.
Now the threshold's too... Or too low, should I...
I'll be right.
Alright, let me do it too. But I don't know what to do, so I'm not doing it.
He's not doing it.
How are you?
How are you?
You guys used this before?
Zoom?
Yeah.
Not Zoom.
Yeah,
Just
well,
Discord.
We used it.
Try.
Yeah, but we didn't have my cam wouldn't fucking work. But we got it figured out.
Still echoing.
Yeah. Heard.
I don't,
I don't, either.
I have a picture now.
Headphones, you know?
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Imagine.
Oh, well, I left my headphones at Dano.
Mm.
Come on, bud.
Are you coming over for D&D? So if so, I could have him bring him over. Good talk.
John looks like he's just in a dark room all by himself.
Dark room.
You're muted, Jordan.
Yeah, can't hear. Was that
If you're
Dano?
trying to talk. The Dirty
that's
Dangler
Dano.
has joined in.
Discord, homie.
Look at me, I'm in the middle.
Look at that double chin, boy.
Play with that gobbler.
Turkey gobbler.
Okay, wow, cool. All right.
We can never figure things out.
Nope.
No, we should probably did this earlier.
Nah, we're fashionably on time. It's part of the channel. We show up fashionably on time. The Dirty Dangler has joined the channel.
What's up? How come nobody's in fucking the Zoom thing?
What do you mean when
What are you
nobody?
talking about? You gotta swipe.
We're on the Zoom thing.
What do you mean swipe? Oh, hey,
Swipe your,
hey,
swipe your screen, Dano.
You fucking
Swipe
double
your
chin
screen.
out of here, motherfucker.
Swipe your screen.
I ain't smoked today, man.
Excuses.
Well, you should have fucking have a picture ready when you want to smoke.
No, I don't give a fuck about smoking now. I'm just saying I'm slow right now because I haven't smoked.
Yeah, okay.
See this face? You see this face?
It looks like the Dirty
Shit,
Dangler.
suck.
See this?
Oh, right now I'm looking at the toilet bowl because I'm taking a piss.
Mine and John's faces just meshed together.
I'm just waiting for something to pop up
Oh,
behind
hold
John
on.
right now. Like
My
literally.
bad. Let me turn my audio off. How do you
Waiting
mute
for a
yourself?
fucking like black
mute
faces
yourself
to
in
pop up.
Zoom.
Yeah,
How
mute
you do
yourself in Zoom. Keep audio in Discord.
Yeah.
Meeting settings? No. You gotta keep swiping. Is that what's going on?
Aren't you on your phone?
Yeah. Oh, no, I just backed out.
Oh.
Back to the meeting, dude. Okay, there we go.
Hey, there he is. Aren't you on your phone with the?
Yeah.
Push the
Stop.
screen and there's a mute button in the left, bottom left.
Facepalm.
Oh, this says join audio. Wait, just join?
You're already in.
Oh, this says connecting to audio.
Can't you mute down there? You know what I'm saying?
No, it just says join
Your
audio,
audio-
stop video, share participants, and more.
What does it say? I wasn't listening.
Join audio,
Yeah.
stop video, share
Well, join
participants.
audio. Considering you're connected.
No,
to
not
it.
in-
Echoing no more.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
look,
go.
you did it. Now you're good.
I did it.
See, look.
Yay! I did
No
it.
more echo, Jordan.
Bottom left. You're not echoing, Jordan.
He's
Oh,
muted.
now I can't hear him. Well, he had it. Now it's
What?
gone. I see his mouth moving.
I can't hear
There's
nothing.
No,
nothing
dude, I
coming
just
out.
lost video.
Oh,
Oh,
you just
Oh,
lost
we still
video.
see you. In your white
John,
beater.
do you have stream up?
Oh, Jesus.
Can you hear us on stream?
Yeah,
The audio
I can.
test or coming through on stream?
yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
can you hear it through my phone?
I don't know. Maybe when you talk.
I can hear you right
Yeah, I
now.
can hear it through your phone now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, we're good whenever.
Alright.
Dana, you gonna get the video going? Or are we doing something?
I was trying to share the stream real quick.
Oh, okay. Where'd Mikey go? Oh, he's like the last place in the.
Yeah, you gotta swipe right twice.
My bad,
Right, you
my
guys-
bad. My bad.
Did I
My
leave
bad.
somewhere?
Mr. Michael
you
Fox
good.
with the like. Oh, excuse me.
All right, I'm ready to roll.
All
Ready
right.
to roll?
How do you make people all big? Oh, the change the view. Ah,
These
okay.
nuts.
I seen guys stream. I was like, how did you do that? No,
Because
I know
I'm on
how.
computer.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. View and change it to gallery.
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah.
Are we playing with our beards?
Prince Vegeta has entered.
Get out of here, man.
I ain't using no fucking can, bro. Check me up on Facebook though.
No, bro.
All right.
Ain't nobody doing shit.
Right.
Check me up on Twitch. Twitch.tv/rockin'
Oh, here he goes. He's plus.
There he goes. There he goes.
And banned.
And bad.
Jordan.
Anyone have a good this
Hold on, oh, he's
bitch?
choking. You there, bud?
What?
Oh, you do.
Oh,
talk.
choice.
Okay, it's okay. You didn't. Oh, he just did big move.
Feet pics.
Ew.
About to make
Ew.
OnlyFans now.
I don't have it
No.
in this bitch.
OnlyFans.
I have a random fact.
Anyone got any of this?
You-
Anyone
you
got a
gotta
this
get-
bitch this week?
You got to get closer to your phone when you talk, because they can't hear you. No.
Only-
see.
Hey, Brad, we
Oh.
live.
You might have to.
Yeah, you're coming through like one word out of your sentence.
One word out of a time, bro.
Who?
You. Jordan, you.
Who?
Jordan's also eating Taco Bell.
No, I'm not.
What are you eating?
Cheese sticks.
Cheese?
Dang.
Some cheesy
Ah.
dicks.
Thought you eating the fucking nacho fries.
I almost
just for, like,
spilled that and I would have
Nah,
just
bro.
lolled.
You know, boys are pretty good though.
Cheese dip.
Cheese dip.
At 100,000 followers.
100,000 followers. Yeah.
You
That's
cut
all
out.
I'll
we
eat the
heard.
101.
You're not coming through very well, bud.
You're not coming through, bud.
Well, I
Keep cutting out.
so there wouldn't.
You keep
You're
Here.
cutting out very
cutting
bad.
out bad.
You're cutting out real bad, Bert.
Bad. Oh,
Really
I
bad,
and there.
see that down.
What's going on, Bert?
Well, can you
Appreciate
hear
Rock
me now?
Fox 34.
I can hear you, but we're echoing.
No problem, bruh. No problem.
Oh my god.
Oh
And now
my
it's back to
God.
the echoing. You guys just keep, you just can't have it one way or the other. You want it like this, but then you gotta have it like that.
Whoa. When I hear
A
myself
little bit of
twice,
this,
it's weird.
a little bit of that, a little bit of, a little bit of.
It is weird.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Oh?
What?
Oh?
Oh? No?
Well, we
Yeah?
get loud. If I get loud!
No!
If we get real loud!
If I yell, I can hear myself.
Exactly. But as long as we talk, oh. As long
Yeah,
as
I
we
don't-
talk
I don't
in a
know.
Certain tone.
But if we start to get certain tone, then we're gonna come through.
Yeah, it's true. My voice carries.
Disgusting.
Inside.
It's gonna be fine.
Insult.
See? It's gonna be fine.
It's
We're
not
just
gonna be
have to deal
fine.
with it. We're just gonna fucking deal with it, alright? It only comes through so bad when Jordan talks. See, or we get loud.
Right.
Anyone got a this
Jordan,
bitch
we
to
make-
start off the podcast Thursdays?
I do. I don't have it in this bitch, but I have a random fact. Something funny.
Tune in.
Real facts
Podcast
that blow your
Thursdays
mind.
with the boys.
Indeed.
I do also have a random fact.
Is anybody got it in this bitch though?
No, I don't. I haven't really had a bitch this week.
Yeah, me neither.
I see
But
Jordan saying something.
Jordan with the lip movements.
Yeah.
Jordan with the lips and the tongue.
yeah,
Oh,
no.
he's spitting bars.
He
I
said,
hear him
"You're
laughing
spitting
though.
bars."
Hey, this is like, what the fuck, dude? All the important shit we totally missed.
Imagine if you had your headphones though.
Right?
They're at your house, Dano, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Back
Yeah.
to that question, since you both are here. Are you guys coming over
You're
for
wearing
D&D?
my headphones.
Who?
Is Dano
You.
and Jordan, are you coming over to my house for D&D?
Who?
Oh my god.
You motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, I was planning on coming. What time we start?
I don't.
Well, anywhere between like 8 and 9 probably, but I mean you can come over anytime after like
I'll
5.
Okay.
8 or 9.
Yeah, late night. D&D.
Like I said, I got my shit going, bro. My shit's gonna be a
I was gonna
masterpiece.
say, if you guys are both gonna come over, just bring the headset with you, Dano, and then you can
Oh,
just
yeah.
pick it up when you come
I'll
over,
figure it
Jordan.
out. Yeah, I got you.
Be the easiest.
Take your hand
I guess.
vigorously.
Jordan, you might have to like get real close when you talk. You know.
I shake his hand
Yeah,
vigorously.
see, there you go.
Yeah, you come in perfect like that.
But then you cut out. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's your fucking. But then your thing don't work.
What don't
My
work?
thing works. Let me tell you.
You don't tell me what do and don't work. I'll tell you that right now. Everything working, okay?
Alright.
Either way. So
Give it a slap a little bit.
start this out. So I looked up some just random facts, you know. Fuck.
Give him the snaps.
This is from BuzzFeed.
Hit me with your random facts.
So everything in the universe is either a potato or not a potato. I thought this was funny. It sounds strange to say, but it's true. Am I right or wrong? You know.
You're not wrong. I
Either
potato on a
potato-
daily basis.
You are a potato.
Some days I-
also, there are
I'm a
more
big potato.
atoms in a single glass of water than there is a glass of glass. Oh, hold on, fuck.
Hold on. Slow down.
There are more atoms in a single glass of water than there are glasses of water in every ocean on the earth.
He's nervous.
That's a lot of atoms.
That's a
Earth
lot of
isn't very
atoms.
big,
That's a lot of atoms.
but
Yeah.
then that means that there's more atoms inside of you than there are on. Like, so there's
Yeah.
more atoms in a glass of water than there are in. There's got to be more atoms inside of you than there are, or something like that.
Shut up, Mike.
Because I mean, you got to be a lot of atoms too, right?
Right.
Well, yeah, we're mainly water.
No wonder I always meet a bunch of assholes named Adam.
Hey,
They're
actually,
everywhere.
actually, speaking about atoms, I have my random fact as well too.
Oh, this
Look
is
at me
funny.
go.
Hold on, Dana. Let me
Oh,
find
okay,
it.
fine.
It's not your turn, Daniel. Wait in line, man.
It's funny. So Barack Obama has won more Grammy awards than Katy Perry.
Damn. Damn.
Oh.
How does that
Ow.
happen?
Ow.
Wait, hold on. What's a Grammy? What is that? I don't understand what it is anymore.
Grammys, man, with the Grammys.
President Barack Obama has 2 Grammy wins in spoken word category for his memoirs.
No,
So if I read a book really good, I could get a Grammy. Like
probably. Yeah.
Just
Cat
read
in
it
the
like
Hat
Morgan
and-
Freeman and you'll be
Oh.
fine.
Oh.
like some ASMR, fucking Cat in the
ASMR
Hat.
gas
Me
station.
a fucking Grammy award,
The
bro.
fuck,
Fuck
Dan?
you, Obama. I'm about to roll up like Dr. Seuss.
Oh, you got that Dr. Seuss collection for the kiddo, don't you?
Right. Hell yeah.
Hey,
dude.
I'll rap it out to you. Give me a Grammy. That's crazy.
All right. So why do only males have Adam's apple? When the larynx grows larger during puberty, it sticks out at the front of the throat. This is what's called an Adam's apple. Everyone's larynx grows during puberty, but a girl's larynx doesn't grow as much as the boy's does. That's why boys have Adam's apples.
Say that word again. A what?
Larynx?
A what?
Larynx?
What?
Bro, I'm not saying it again.
Ah,
Honestly,
that sounds freaky. It sounds like a
That's weird.
I know.
sounds like a freaking fish ant.
Pineapple.
Like a fucking lynx mixed with a fucking fish.
Yeah, I got me a larynx. Just caught me one last week. A nice little larynx.
Larynx.
It's wild. I
that
got a wild larynx.
boy. Got that larynx. Pineapple
I don't know if you guys know.
actually works as a natural meat tenderizer.
What is?
What?
Shut up, John.
What does?
Say again?
What do you?
Pineapple works as a natural meat tenderizer.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Pineapple is not going on my meat.
Yeah, but it's
Getting a nice spicy dry rub.
Right.
So if I put my pineapple on my meat and hit it with a hand,
It'll be
Another
tender.
thing about
that's ideal.
Another thing
Little
about going on a
tender
fucking pineapple, man, like it's that fucking rolling shit, and like it blew my mind that you could like fucking roll it enough to make it soft, that you could like pull it piece by piece. That blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, if you
And
you
have a
can
piece
pull
of-
the little from the thorns or whatever it is. If you
Yeah,
maneuver it enough, you can pull it piece by piece and just eat it like that.
blew my goddamn mind from that.
My
I've
I've heard
God.
not of this magic, like dark magic.
Buy a
Like,
fucking pineapple.
If you
bro. Do it.
look at a pineapple, you know how it's got the little spiky things all the way around it.
No.
Yeah, like the outside of the
What kind
pineapple.
of pineapple you looking at?
Have you ever seen a whole actual pineapple?
Yeah, like a whole
What kind of pineapple are you?
A whole one.
Real pineapple, not canned pineapple.
A
Yeah,
fresh
not
off
like
the
a
tree
spiced
pineapple.
bullshit, but actual pineapple. Yeah.
That was some
Canned pineapple.
I do not support that.
Oh. That's crazy.
Competitive-
So what? You roll it and it divides it.
Oh, you just like pull it piece by piece.
Yeah, still talking about the damn pineapple, yeah.
Put it on the cam, bro. Show us on cam.
Nobody has a pineapple right now, Jordan.
Yeah, no.
We don't just
No
keep
pineapple.
pineapples at our house, Jordan.
I have allergies in my house. I can't have that.
You heard it here
Oh,
first.
speaking of allergies,
Sounds
guys, I'm glad you said that.
Oh shit.
Some cats are actually allergic to humans.
I seen that fact. I found that kind of interesting.
Dano.
Are you sure that's like a
Right.
real fact or like a trolling?
No,
Is
it's
that real?
It's a
Facts.
random opinion.
Like 1 + 1 now
The
equals 5.
majority of your
Fact.
brain is actually fact.
What?
Majority of
The majority of your brain is actually just fact.
Oh, well, yeah. Do I gotta upgrade this?
Did you change the time limit, John?
I don't know what I did. I didn't know
No,
there
no.
was a time
Like,
limit.
oh, hey, you have no time limit now.
I didn't know that there was a fucking time limit. I didn't know.
All right. Well, it looks like you changed it. It's good now.
I just said love it.
Well,
Love it.
Talking to William.
great.
Right.
I got 10 funny animal or 10 random animal facts for y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to my cheese sticks.
Going
Do you know
back.
one species of jellyfish is immortal, can revert back to its child state after having become sexually mature, and therefore never dies. So basically, it can restart life.
It it activates its own Benjamin Button disease.
I remember what
Yeah.
fuck, what's the name of the species? 'Cause it's like a species of.
It
I've
doesn't
heard of
say.
it. Not
Tia?
flex, weird flex, but. I've
So it
heard.
reproduces itself?
No, it like reverses.
It basically can revert back to its child state after having become sexually mature.
Wow.
It's like, all right.
So that motherfucker goes back.
You hit
to
puberty,
time.
It's like,
and then you
alright,
go
we can
back
fuck
to
now.
being
Let's
a
go back to
baby,
being a baby.
and then back to puberty.
We've
And,
completed
oh, dude, that
life.
sounds like a nightmare. Imagine as a human going back to puberty, then you don't even get to get adulthood. Get the crackly voice and the hurting nuts in your first nut, and then you go back to being a.
That's like crazy in some fucking people that have that rare disease that they grow up backwards.
What? Oh, you're talking about like those little people on TV who look like kids, like Andy Milonakis, but he's like 60.
For
Yeah,
real.
that is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's so
Dude,
old.
that's wild.
I forgot how old he was. I'm gonna look it up.
I think he's like 40. Oh, he's got to be like 40-year-old
40 something.
dude.
Second
He was
one.
like
He was
30 when I was watching
doing shit.
TV.
Do you know a snail can sleep for 3 years at a time?
I did know that.
Sounds like hibernation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know there are 1 million ants for every one human in the world?
Whoa.
That's why I told us that I want to start an.
Andy Milonakis is 45.
Boom.
Oh shit, yeah. Got it, 40 something.
Lucky
Does he have any
animals.
kids? That's a good question.
Uh-oh.
Children.
A pig's orgasm can last 30 minutes.
Oh,
You
dude.
lucky pigs.
My dick would hurt, bro.
That little
Like-
pig.
Like your pee hole wouldn't close. It would just keep coming. It would just keep coming.
I want to talk about pigs. You know, there's fucking pigs' dicks that actually twirl.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are you talking about? Is it like a female pig orgasm or a male?
She was a big sturdy gal. Let me tell you something right there.
Specify.
30 minutes?
Like my pig sturdy.
Dude, what if you could like take a needle and during that moment
No.
pull out that chemical that makes it last that long, pill format, and then you got people having 3-hour orgasms.
You're reaching into the future, bro.
That would suck a lot.
You getting me calls, bro.
Fact 5.
Is your dick staying harder than 15 hours?
You may be entitled to compensation by calling this company.
Call now.
Call me now. Just be
A
reading.
blue whale weighs as much as 3 elephants and is as long as 3 Greyhound buses.
That's a lot of meat packed into like a. Well, I
A
don't know.
bat can
Maybe
eat
the
up
weight
to
is divided
1,000
out.
insects an hour.
What?
Ooh, what, kid?
A bat can eat up to 1,000 insects an hour.
What?
Well, you got to think gnats, moths.
Oh,
Skeeters.
true.
Okay.
Little things, like little small things. I
I'm
can
glad I
probably
don't
eat
have a
bunch of
camera
those
right now
things.
because I'd be looking like the stupidest ass.
An
'Cause I'm just like
octopus,
mind boggled right now. By this
octopi, I guess, have
giant
3
ass.
hearts.
Has 3 hearts?
Octopi can what?
Octopus has 3 hearts.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
So you're pretty much linked with
Pirates
the
of the
beginning of
Caribbean.
Zelda. You have 3 hearts.
Worms have.
Sharks kill
Oh.
fewer than 10 people per year. Humans kill about 100 million sharks per year. Who's more of a threat?
The first one.
Well, we are the top of the food chain, but it's
Yeah,
just
but
really
we're
sad
not
when.
on the food chain.
Animal
But when you
wise.
got little Timmy out there splashing like a fucking fuck, you know, who's at the top then? You know, like come on,
That's
Timmy,
little though.
That's cool.
you should know how to not splishy splash.
Fuck him,
Do you
dude.
know wild
Flippity
dolphins
flop.
call each other by name?
I
Oi,
can't do
Flipper!
that. Sorry.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah. Hey.
Bully
there you
day, Flipper! Good day, Joe!
Right.
go. How's it going, Tony?
We going back to the reef today? Of course, Joe.
Oh.
Elephants have a specific alarm called that means human. Oh, that's cool. They have
Damn.
a specific
Warning,
alarm that they say.
warning.
Yeah, warning,
Human
human.
nearby.
Who?
Elephants have a specific alarm call.
Yeah, because I would.
Token down.
I'm a depressed whale. I'm just kidding. I'm a fried cookie steak and shake.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I needed to
Suck,
see
man.
if that's even fine with Facebook. Carry on, who's got some other shit?
I mean, I can walk away, bro. I mean, I didn't think it'd really be that big of a deal.
I don't give a fuck. I just
Oh,
don't
no,
want
you don't.
Facebook to be
Like I
stupid.
said, I'm not trying to be banned or nothing either, though. So
What,
I feel like
tobacco?
being a part of your stream.
Yeah, right?
The tobacco pipe, bro.
Cigarettes?
Hmm.
That's all it
I
is.
got all types of.
Who's
I
got
wish I
something
had
else?
like watered
This
tobacco
is
pipe.
why I don't have a cam.
Shut up, dude. I'm tired of you,
Hold
alright?
on. Oh, here we go. Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb, was afraid of the dark.
Well, yeah.
He's like,
That's
how
why
do I
it's like-
keep the sun at night?
oh,
I
Only
don't
reason I
like
know
my
that-
bed or my closet.
Only reason I know that because I watched Drunk History.
okay. Check this one out. Most American car horns honk in the key of F.
To fuck with your
Honk.
brainwaves, bro. Just to
Which is
mess with your
also-
your vibrations.
Please stop.
It's like it's meant to make you angry.
When I want to do what I'm gonna do, Dana. Hold on, wait.
It is
Honk.
also the same key
Just be like,
as a
Bob.
telephone dial tone.
Boom, J.
And I can do that too, bitch.
So Bernie, on that. Bernie,
Just hit him with the honk.
Boom. Hit him with
Bernie
the
playing Magic. I bet you ain't no Bernie played Magic. Gathering food.
Already have a picture sound you sound.
Oh shit.
I have like
Shut
one
up.
fun fact.
Oh,
You
okay.
know that men are born with nipples because in embryo we all start off as female until that
You're
Oh.
cutting
you don't
out
lose
kinda
the
bad,
nipples,
but
you
I
just get
it.
born with the nipple. But that's why we all have
It's
we all
understandable.
start off as female
All I heard
until
was
that
nipple.
extra chromosome.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, like I get the idea, but all I heard was
So, how does it feel to be Kate?
Oh.
You keep cutting out bad this week, Holmes.
Dude, I all I said was, how does it feel to be Caitlyn?
Oh.
They're not letting us say it on
Yeah.
screen. Can't say it on screen, bro.
You might
They're
have to
Start
censoring
off as a lady, but you're born a dude. Who are you?
I am me.
So yeah. Oh yeah, fans only.
No.
Fans only.
Hello, Nip.
Oh fucking shit.
The strongest muscle in the body is the tongue. 'Cause
Fans
that
only.
eats pussy.
Strongest muscle in the body is the tongue.
Yep, because we eats pussy.
That is true.
You're right. Now we're sounding.
And I so like you should have like a tongue thumb war.
Do we have any more random facts of this bitch? Because we've definitely derailed.
Yeah. Okay.
Tongue thumb war. Tongue win.
As
Fatality.
so far it has been.
Have you guys ever heard the sentence, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog"?
You just
Maybe?
made that shit up.
Okay, well, technically, this sentence in general, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," uses every letter in the English language. There's at least one of each 26 letters in that sentence.
It's got a Z and it does have a QU.
Yep.
Where's
Literally
the?
every.
Oh wait, why?
All right.
Where's the?
So
Was the
Oh,
X?
no,
Where's the W?
fox.
Fox. Where's the W?
W
Where's
is
the
in
W?
brown. Brown.
Brown.
You want to know something I learned?
What?
You know W is 2 letters. You can't say the letter W without saying D.
Duh. D. No. W. It's like duh. U.
Two V.
It's 3 layers. It's a D, a B, and a U to make a
2V.
W.
You got the 2V.
There's two V's
guys,
for the A.
now we're gonna get banned. Guys.
Right. Gang signs. Gang, 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 gang.
All right.
Fans only. Fans only. Here it comes.
Hold on, Nukes.
Oh, here comes John. He's doing strips.
You need like a bunch of things going on, Jordan.
Have like an overlay of lights going over your screen. Just fucking spotlight or something.
I'm always down to show a little.
It's
Yeah. Scat. All right. To transition into space, because that's gonna be one of our main topics.
Yes, sir.
Space is completely silent.
Hey, no shit.
Yeah, because sound doesn't travel. There's no airwave. There's no
But
air
did you guys
particles for
see
sound
that-
to travel.
thing when they fucking going over that like Mars had like a little bit of water up in it.
Frozen. Yeah, underground.
Yeah, I would say me and George talked about this. He was teaching me about it.
Yeah, I've heard and seen some things about like frozen lakes and shit. That comes to one of the things I was gonna ask is how capable do you think we are as a human race to inhabit Mars?
Oh, Jordan, take it away.
Well,
I think we're
I
that
mean,
capable of it right now. Like I think there's a lot of possibilities that have to be like formed up inside there just to be like going up onto Mars. Cause like
there's a lot of ups and downs.
I mean, one, the oxygen levels aren't the same.
Well, for one, the
gravity's
atmosphere
not
there
insane.
is hardly. I mean, that's why Mars is it is because it lost its atmosphere, stripped away by the sun,
Right.
or possibly Saturn to go. It's actually if Saturn close and strip the atmosphere of Mars. Just like the moon barely has any.
Yeah, I know there's an echo, but there's nothing
Mars
we
is-
can do about it.
What is it like? Sulfur air or sulfur like that? I mean, those are hella.
Sulfuric I mean,
Yeah,
it's some kind of
those-
gas.
yeah, those are heavy elements. Those type of things don't really. I mean,
Oh,
you
This
go
is
to
not
Mars,
ideal.
you're not.
Yeah, we're not hearing nothing, Jordan.
Oh, I was saying. I mean, honestly, you wouldn't be able to breathe there.
No, we'd have to live in like a compressed, pressurized
Domes.
dome.
Yup, or wearing a helmet or 7. Or I don't know if you've seen
Probably.
this crazy ass movie called Titan, but I mean, they basically like humans to change their, and they couldn't even live on, or they had to live on.
It.
I mean, that's the only way. You'd have to change your
This is
everything.
ass. I'm sorry.
Your voice is just
It's
popping.
it's bad.
So bad, homie. It's bad.
Sorry, Hams.
Maybe like I don't know, man. Like adjust something. I don't know what the fuck.
Don't even know what to have him adjust.
I don't even know.
I don't know. It's
So
my
what,
first
like-
time using Zoom.
You can't.
Alright.
You just keep cutting bad. It's just
It's like in the middle of it. All we hear. That.
This. And
That's pretty much how your conversations go.
but what
Is
I
this
was
a little
saying
bit
was-
better or a bit fluent?
I heard all of that.
Okay, I had to turn my threshold down.
That might
Is
work.
the echo bad? So
Echo's still there.
It's there.
Yeah, we probably have to deal with the echo.
We're just gonna deal
well,
with it right now.
fuck everything I said. Just long story short, like you
Right.
said, you're living in a bubble or wearing a suit because, yeah, you would have to like change your entire DNA structure to breathe different chemicals. I mean,
We'd
you
have
wouldn't
to-
be you wouldn't be breathing oxygen anymore. That's not what your
Right.
body or brain would need anymore. It would
Right.
need a different chemical. So
We'd have to adapt to breathing in like CO2 or whatever's in the.
honestly, I feel like
atmosphere.
only the military are going. You know, people who are trained to live in harsh conditions.
Well,
I
there
mean,
was
they
also-
train. Yeah, you know. Like they're not
There
gonna
was-
send regular ass people to fucking Mars, nigga. Like, no, you know, you ain't got no business being there. So,
Joe, the crack dealer from down the street going to Mars and shit.
nah.
I've been selected to go to Mars.
Bro, I'm on Mars, man.
But there was
I
also
can't even get to your shit.
There was a movie that like it was like a love movie, but it explained a lot like a kid being born in an astronaut ship and trying to come down to Earth with gravity. It would explode his lungs, his heart, and everything because the gravity would be too much.
Yeah, it would crush you. It would. I mean, yeah, your body is used to zero gravity, so your body would just grow and expand in every direction, but only for so long because nothing is pulling you or forcing you to grow taller.
I mean,
Where
The
you
moment you
Mars
come
has-
to Earth,
Mars has a little bit denser, but not as dense as ours.
you know what
Again,
they say
yeah,
about
that-
people on the space station is they're taller up there than they are on Earth.
Yeah.
your body just stretches. You don't have gravity pulling on you.
You don't have anything to hold your joints. in
But not
place.
only that, your bones aren't as dense either. You have brittle bones if you spend too much time in space, along with your muscles. They begin
And
to
if I drink my
deteriorate.
milk,
Yeah, that powdered milk, boy. Better get that powdered cow milk out
Them
in
space
space.
cows milk.
hey, space cow, bro.
Poof, poof, poof.
Moo.
Get that nipple
Moo,
puff,
moo,
boy.
moo,
Heard about
moo.
the
Moo. Moo.
project thing or whatever? The double asteroid redirection test?
The what?
Are you talking about shooting nukes at asteroids?
No. So DARS
Oh,
is
okay.
NASA
That sounds
plans
fun.
to demonstrate a planetary defense technique. It will travel to Dita Miles. I don't know what the fuck that is, but whatever. I'm just gonna say it.
Somewhere in Mexico?
A near-Earth asteroid that has
Right.
a small moon and will try to collide with a moonlet.
Wait, did you just say an asteroid with a moon?
Yeah.
Bruh.
DART is just scheduled to launch in July.
So imagine
Nice.
an asteroid
Alright,
shooting through space with a moon flying
They're
around it.
They're literally trying to take an asteroid to collide with another asteroid to not hit Earth. Essentially, is what that sounds like.
They're
And
trying
then
to
it
throw an
breaks into
asteroid
a
at an
billion
asteroid.
pieces, and
Yeah, I
then the
swear they
billion
did that in the
pieces
movie,
just
though.
fly to Earth. That's better.
Right.
Cause
yeah,
hell
that'd
across
be-
the
well,
planet
that'd be
instead of
actually
one place.
pretty good thing.
I mean,
Oh,
it's better
bro.
than an asteroid the size of.
Armageddon.
Right.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
they literally
So
made
we
a
got
movie about that
something
shit.
to put in so we can at least protect ourselves if something that big would actually happen. That's not a bad fucking thing to put in, you know?
Oh
Just
no,
imagine,
there's
like,
a
big
bus
ass fucking
coming towards the
asteroid.
school. Let's send another bus towards the bus to stop it from hitting the
Right.
school.
The bus to stop it.
And that was Steve 2. I think that was Steve 1.
All right,
Who's
now
on the
we gotta
bus?
send a little tiny car to stop the shards of the bus that are heading
But you
towards
gotta
us.
think, the gravitational pull, not the gravitational pull, but the like space rotation. If you blow the big ass asteroid up that's coming to us into little parts, maybe it'll start circling around and like launch it into something else,
What if
maybe
we
the sun,
gain a second
or
moon?
avoiding.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Gain another moon, knock it
Eventually,
into
I can see
orbit.
that being a bad thing, though. I can see
Yeah.
our moons
Yeah.
being
Oh, yeah.
like, "This is my atmosphere."
Yeah, 2 menstrual cycles. Could you believe that? 2 periods? I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, it
I
would be
can't
the
do 2
Moon
menstrual
War, and then the
cycles.
Moon War would take their war to Earth, and then Earth would have to get involved to try to separate the kids. And then next thing you know,
Yeah.
well, there we go.
It's like there's
Alright.
too many ovulation periods. We need to take away one of these moons.
It would probably be
Alright.
weird, yeah, but you gotta think different planets also have like multiple moons.
But they are also
Yeah.
multiple
Yeah.
times our size.
And they're probably female-dominated planets where the men are all slaves.
I
And
mean,
eat dirt
think
and
about
shit,
it.
bro. Like the Palladians. Have you heard
Saturn,
about the Palladians?
Saturn has
These
what,
entities?
3 or 4 moons, something like that.
Yeah.
But
say-
how many Earths can we fit inside of Saturn? A lot. So therefore, like all the planets that have multiple moons are like way fucking bigger than Earth. So they also have more
Yeah, probably have, like,
gravitational
some weird
pull
tidal
and
currents.
mass and shit.
So
Yeah,
naturally,
that could have fucked us up
Oh, fuck.
and be pulling in closer, or fuck up our access and push us away.
I'm pulling you closer.
Did you know that I don't remember the intervals between how often they measure the distance between us and the moon, us and the sun, and us and other galaxies, but little do much people know that we're actually getting further and further away from everything. Our moon is getting further away from Earth.
Yep,
One
everything's
day,
slowly
Earth
drifting outward.
Yeah, one day Earth will never have a moon. And I think that's pretty crazy to think about. Like,
That'll be
we
long
live in an
after our
age
time if
where
Earth
we have a
survives that
moon.
long.
No, Earth will always survive. It's the people you need to worry about, but that's a totally different conversation.
You're not wrong. If the people weren't here, it would be a thriving
Shit,
planet.
this giant rock has been hit by billions of asteroids. What makes you think a couple of humans are gonna do something to it? You know,
I mean, think
I
about
can't
it.
take
It's
an
like
asteroid,
it wiped
but
out.
Earth can.
It wiped out an entire like species,
race
so
of
to say,
everything.
with the first one,
Exactly.
the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
What makes
no,
you think
one
they
day,
can't do it again and wipe out the entire human species with an asteroid? And
Oh,
then
check
basically
that out, bro.
start anew again.
Why do you think why do you think we're trying to diverge another asteroid? Because they probably know that motherfucker is gonna do some work, bro.
Well, yeah, Earth's
No,
just gonna
they
be like, you
know-
know what? Watch
They
this.
know it was time. They
Hit
were
the
like,
reset
uh-oh.
button. Hard
Uh-oh.
reset, going back to factory reset in here.
It's about
Start
time for
from-
that 2400 year reset to activate. Let's all use science to set back time. Let's cheat death. Yeah, let's cheat death. And
Let's go
we
revert
all
back
seen
to our
that movie
childhood.
about what happens when you cheat death.
Final
You get
destination.
fucked.
Little
You
do we
get
know, Earth is
fucked.
one of those immortal jellyfish species that's going to revert back to its childhood.
It's gonna just be a little rock in space.
Bro, question is, do you want to be here when it does that? Me? Kinda.
Oh.
I kind of want to see that go down.
It'd
That'd
be
be dope.
cool.
I would want to just, yeah, kinda.
I
That'd be
mean,
dope.
honestly, it would suck if like we got to a point to where we got engulfed by the sun or like a black hole or something.
Yeah, well, honestly,
But-
I mean, if the Earth sticks around that long,
That would-
eventually it will be engulfed by the sun as well. After we lose our moon, of course.
That
Yeah,
would be
think
something
we
cool to
could.
kind of experience, though, I guess.
Other than being engulfed by the sun, I think the sun would literally just die out.
Nah, the
I think
sun
that
sun
has
would
one
fucking
day.
burn us up.
maybe one day.
Yes, being engulfed.
Far,
by it.
far from now.
Well, the sun's mass takes up 99.86% of the solar system.
That we
The
know
mass
that's
of.
is
how much-
around 330,000 times that of Earth. Did you know that the sun is made up of mostly hydrogen?
Yeah.
3/4 worth. With the
That's
rest
called-
of its mass distributed to helium? If the sun had a voice, would it be high and squeaky from all that helium?
Well, I mean, that's how it creates nuclear fusion. Trust me, if you
True.
like actually listen to the sun using EMF radiation, no, not EMF radiation, but radios, you can actually listen to the frequency of the sun and it makes a sound. And it's said that if you listen to it, it heals you, but it's a freaky sound, bro. The song of the sun. Check it out. YouTube it. It's wild.
Back to what I was saying about Jupiter. I found a fact with that is you can fit Earth inside of it 1,000 times.
It's not that big.
So that puts into perspective with the multiple moons thing.
Fuck yeah, Mikey. Sounds of the sun. There you go. Yeah, real shit, dude.
Oh shit, my bad.
The sun does
Uranus
have
is the coldest
a sound.
planet in the solar system.
That's what she said. I don't see how when
Neptune orbits the sun once every 165 years.
Okay.
Alright.
Gonna see that.
So apparently,
Fair.
The big question is, what if we do get hit? Like how it says like the dinosaurs and everything. How would people actually prepare that? How would we actually be able to survive something like that?
Bro, everybody
find
has
a
to
hermit
jump
living
at
in
the
the
same
ground.
time. If everybody just jumps at the same time, you just jump when it hits, we'll all be good. Just
Right,
everybody jump.
true.
Because
And you all be
the
good.
same thing as nuclear
railroad
radio.
tracks, you hold your hands up in your legs.
The same thing as like nukes. You know, you get inside of a bunker. You know, I understand that. And you wait. Nuclear
Bro.
Cold War.
Here's the thing: when something
you
like
get in a
that
bunker,
hits
but what
the
do you
Earth,
do with a meteor hit?
yes, planetary devastation. The plate tectonics would move
It would
uncontrollably
shift
in
the whole
places
Earth.
that they're not supposed to go. Yeah, I mean, underground, you got plates that are doing this.
Right,
And that's bad. That's
Right.
bad. I mean,
So would you rather
yeah.
get destroyed by an asteroid like, or get crushed by the fucking Earth, which is gonna suck.
I would rather be crushed by the Earth imploding on itself, which
Imagine.
again, I mean, the Earth can't really implode on itself. I mean, as much physical mass that it has, Earth is too small to collect.
Thank you,
Earth
Lev.
is too small to collect more mass. That's why it hasn't gotten any bigger. And since we're a physical mass instead of a gassy mass, yeah, I mean, we literally have to be hit by shit in order to get bigger. And we'll never be big enough to implode on ourselves. So if anything, Earth's gonna fly around the sun until it crashes into something. Real shit, bro. Eventually, we're gonna crash into something. Like,
Or something will crash into us.
yeah, that's what's
still
gonna
my
happen,
question.
dude.
How do you prepare?
Well, you don't have to worry about it. We're gonna be dead.
You honestly, I would build a giant rocket on the moon like a booster, like, and then just be like,
Throw the moon at it. Here we go again.
just like.
Are we gonna turn
Put a
into
rocket on
like
the moon.
what they did in Wall-E and build a giant, world type spaceship?
Should use the moon like
Wow.
the green turtles in Mario Kart. It's gonna swirl
Right.
around you that way it defends us.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, like
We'll have a
that would
bunch
be like,
of rocks.
ooh, okay. Oh, just a quick fun fact. Speaking of rocks flying around, there is okay. So the closer you get to the sun, right? You get you get to Uranus or whatever, and you get in closer and closer. Mercury? Is it Mercury? I believe. No, Neptune. Wait, which one is it? That's the closest to the sun. The
Mercury.
Yeah, yeah, Mercury. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. So after you pass Mercury, there's actually a ring around the sun of, I can't even call them asteroids, but they're broken pieces of planets that literally the sun has a small ring of debris from old crushed planets that smashed into each other that fly around it. and
Good old Big
they're
Bang.
almost impossible to see because you have to look directly at the sun. But
Good
there's
luck.
debris. There's debris like there's mantle, crust mantle from planets which they're not sure, but they believe it came from Mercury because Mercury lost all of its mantle, but because
It's basically a
the core
solid ball of
yeah,
fire.
yeah, because like the core of Mercury is like this, but its mantle is only like that thick.
Right.
And they're like, why is the core so big, but it only has a little bit of covering?
I know,
It's
probably
because
because
they
it's been
believe-
slow
sun made it
roasted
all.
by the sun for billions of years.
Probably crashed into other planetary bodies. But yeah, they discovered that there's a ring of material flying around the sun faster than dick, dude. I mean, it's like, but it's a ring around the sun, like Saturn's rings. But
Right.
that's crazy, bro. I've never
Apparently
heard about shit like
NASA's
that.
doing what's it called? Psyche? It's a mission to a metal world. There's an asteroid, they call it Psyche, I guess, but it will begin assembly, integration, and testing a spacecraft in 2021. And a process known as whatever the fuck, I'm not going to say it, but the 16th asteroid discovered
It's an
may consist
android.
may consist largely of metal from core of an early planet.
Huh.
One of the building blocks of our solar system.
So wait,
apparently,
is this adventure for science or mining?
Yeah, it's an asteroid, but apparently it contains metals that could be. It's a building block of our solar system. So
Predate our time or something.
So like, wait, are we trying to like mine it or just investigate?
sounds
Yeah,
like they're trying
bro,
to
we're going to
mine it.
Minecraft that shit.
But
We found this rare metal that can't be found anywhere else. Let's bring it on home and do some weird shit with it. It turns out to be alive.
Right.
You know, it's like a living metal or something.
well, it's not gonna get there
That's
till
wild.
2026. So
Side
That's
note
cool.
on the guy inside Guy's chat.
Yeah, ignored it.
Your butthole can stretch up to 12 inches. So if you got a problem shoving the dill hole up your butt,
12 inches. That's
and you know,
that's
The
serious.
one-
I
that's
mean,
a problem. And
the one
also,
thing-
a raccoon can fit in a hole that's the size of 12 inches. So the itching, I don't know how to help that, but your butthole can stretch up to 12 inches.
so you may have a raccoon problem, my brother. Dear chat member, if I were you, I would call pest control, or you can use peanut butter to lure it out as well.
Concluded.
Usually, a nice firm rubbing on the cheeks usually gets the raccoon out, but that's what I read on the internet,
He applies the peanut butter to the skin.
and it makes the raccoon come out again.
Whoa, okay, there we go. To stop the itching, use cocoa butter to get the raccoon either in or out of your butthole. And it'll also prevent itching.
Haha.
Unless
Did he
you're
say
allergic
in?
to cocoa butter.
To get the raccoon in?
Or out.
Had nothing to do with the raccoon.
Oh.
On a completely different note.
Yeah, that's
I don't
completely
know.
different.
That sounds
What would-
uncomfortable.
You know that
It was
ring?
like guys chat.
You know that ring of asteroids and space junk beyond Mars?
Yeah.
Between Mars and Jupiter?
Yeah.
What happened if that was to ever go off of its own little orbit thing and just go haywire? And just start flinging
I
fucking
mean-
asteroids and shit everywhere.
We would be pelted.
I'm pretty sure it does, but you know,
Nah, we
like
have
our-
space barrier.
Yeah,
Space barrier.
dude, did you hear about Elon Musk trying to activate Skynet, bro? He wants
Yeah.
to send like a billion frickin' satellites into Earth to just kind of like protect it and surround it.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
gonna
sure he
turn
could use his little
into.
5G towers to just kind of be like,
It's gonna turn in. It's gonna turn into like what fucking Wall-E portrays. When the one dude finds the vegetation, they fly out of Earth and they have to go through a wave of fucking satellites to get out of Earth.
yeah,
That's
dude,
what
you
it's
gotta
gonna
like,
turn into.
it's gonna be like a, yeah, it's gonna be a freaking net. It's gonna be like a net.
It's gonna be a blanket of satellites around the fucking world.
Net.
A freaking net, man. Fuck, dude. But I mean, they're doing it now, so there's no what ifs. They're doing that shit right fucking now. So go watch Wall-E.
Go
to sleep and wake up.
Wall-E.
Yeah, that's gonna be your life.
I mean, watching that movie though, it kind of like really puts kind of into perspective, like that's what we could end up as if
Dude,
we
same
really
thing with
don't
that,
fucking do something about our planet soon.
What's that Dr. Seuss movie when they're like chopping trees and he's making a stupid sweater or some shit?
Lorax.
Yeah,
Dude,
Lorax.
That movie touched my soul. I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Like legit, fam.
Paying
He gave
for
no fucks,
fabricated
bro.
air instead of breathing.
He was so savage.
Yeah.
But how do we make new shit without taking shit from the earth?
Well, you gotta
Where do you
take
put
and
the leftover
replace. You
shit
can't
that we
just
throw
take
away?
and.
You gotta replant. You gotta
You
wait.
gotta, yeah, you
until it
gotta
grows
take
back.
and replenish. You don't just take and move on.
You know, how
Yeah,
you
but
gonna cut down all
you
your weed
can't get
plants
rid of all the rest of
and
that
expect
shit.
to have weed to come back? Like
It's like you get a new phone.
harvest it.
All right, you buy a new phone.
Tobacco.
What do you do with the old phone? You throw that away, or you
Good old
normally save it?
podcast
But sooner or later, it's
Thursdays,
gonna end up in garbage.
Buckle up.
But I mean, when it comes to like a natural resource that can be replenished, but you just choose not to, that movie really put it into perspective for me. Like,
Right.
when he realized that all the trees were gone, he was like, "Dang, now what do I do?"
And this is I fucking did this.
Yep.
And then the one dude he promised, like, he was like, "Oh, well, thanks for destroying my home, jerk." I thought you were a good guy, and you turned out to be evil. Like, that's wild. Cause yeah, what do you do? What do you do when you run out of meat bags to feed off of? You know, like it always makes me wonder why they're trying to blow up the world when they absolutely need us to be at the top of. You know.
The other crazy thing is like still on space thing, like and also Earth. Like, what if like planets and things actually have consciousness?
Like feelings,
like a living
like
world.
Well,
Gaia,
not
like
feelings,
Mother
but
Earth,
like
Gaia?
at least like
We talked about
consciousness.
this last week a little
Yeah, we
bit.
talked
Okay,
about
this
that.
was last
Yeah.
week's conversation.
Cause like that kind of leads to the afterlife. Like if I died, I would want to be a planet or a star.
That'd be
That's
fucking
where
cool.
that's what I would want to do next. Like that would be pretty boss level. You know,
I'm a
I got
motherfucking
planets.
star.
Well, you know,
around me.
every now and again, you'd be like, "Bing, what's up? I'm a star."
Like, you know,
I'm a star!
He's out.
But the thing I like to talk about inside that is like we're doing so much bad to the Earth. How is the Earth actually feeling if it did have a consciousness?
Just
It'd probably be
wow,
pretty
man.
Like
pissed
all
off
the other
with us.
planets are just like,
Okay.
haha, you're fucking
put
up,
that
bro.
in
You got these
the
little fucking ants on you.
reality, that's why Texas just got fucked by snow. That's why there was hella hurricanes this year.
Power outages across the country.
I wonder if that's a sign from Mama Nature saying she's pissed off.
Like tornado
Polar
season was
vortex.
crazy.
Yeah, we
You
had
know,
many
shit
of
like that.
tornado parties with Luke.
Exactly.
Hurricanes don't stop.
Hurricanes
the fires
literally
never go
just
out in
wrecked.
California.
That too.
Earthquakes in Japan.
Exactly.
Tsunamis
So-
over there in Japan and shit.
That's Mother Nature being like,
Get your
Hey, yo,
shit straight.
Floppy Giraffe.
Get it together.
Here I
I'll
am.
kill you all.
I mean,
with
that's
no
could
hesitation.
also be Mother Nature saying I could easily wipe you guys out. Because I mean,
It's a
one
warning.
tsunami could wipe out an entire island.
Yeah,
A
'cause
volcano
Warning
could
shot.
fuck up an entire village.
We're like a head cold.
An earthquake could
Category.
swallow a city.
We ain't. Yeah, we
No.
ain't shit, bro. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, we're destroying the planet."
a cat,
Yeah,
5
I
hurricanes
don't-
destroyed
I don't
an
think
entire
I don't
city.
think we're that effective,
So-
honestly. I mean, I think we're dangerous, but I don't think we're that effective. We're
We
only dangerous
have
to
left our
ourselves.
mark on the planet, but not. I don't know.
Nothing it can't bounce back from. Shit.
Right.
Take humans off for 1 billion years, and Earth will be a paradise.
Shit, take humans off the planet for just 100 years, and you could see that it would start
Exactly.
to rebuild.
Exactly.
All the cities and shit would be overgrown, and there'd be trees and vegetation everywhere.
You got tigers living in apartments and
Yeah.
shit, like chilling on
It'd be like some
couches,
fucking. It would be exactly like fucking I Am
They
Legend
just
shit.
moved in. Yeah, they
Right.
just
I
moved
Am
in,
Legend.
bro.
I know. I was
Yeah.
just thinking about fucking the animated the Godzilla anime. Like when they left Earth and shit because of Godzilla, they came back. The vegetation on Earth was just like way different than what it was when they left. You know, like everything
Or
just
like,
started evolving and changing, and like everything just changed over the time that they weren't there for it. You know.
Everything adapts.
you ever seen
Right.
that movie After Earth with like Will Smith and Jaden
No, but
Smith?
I always wanted to, yo. I forgot about
Bro,
that
like, I
one.
mean, it was a good line. He was like,
It was a good movie.
he's like, this planet is quarantined. Humans aren't allowed to go here anymore. He's like, why, Dad? Because everything has evolved to kill humans. And I was like, what?
Oh shit! Right, that would
I
have got
mean,
me hooked.
and it's just natural Earth, but yeah, I can only imagine. Let animals rule this bitch and then try to come back.
Right,
No,
Oh yeah.
you ain't at the
Oh, it's
top
gonna
no
take a
more,
while.
fam.
right.
Yeah.
It could
Just
come
like it
down
did
to it
before.
though, where they could adapt and we could end up being prey and they
I
could
mean,
be
don't
the
forget,
predators and shit.
there used to be plants that were big enough to eat mammals. I
Oh
mean,
shit.
Like how John
mean,
said, that should have happened before.
Venus
yeah,
elephant
dude.
trap.
Like we did it.
You'll
did
be
do
looking
it.
around with a gun for a creature, and then next thing you know, the ground eats you. Like, oh fuck! What the fuck?
Right.
Damn, nature, you scary.
You
I just got
scary.
eaten by the dirt. I'm buried alive on purpose.
Quicksand.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, I mean, but hey, I mean, there like I think they're finding like thousands of Earth-like planets every year,
Yeah.
but they're just really far away. I mean, they're really far away.
Yeah, they're far as
But
shit.
I'm
But they
curious
are
when the
finding
time
them.
of light travel will happen.
I mean, to travel a light year is
Way above our technology time.
yeah,
We're
it's
jumping into
not. I
light speed,
mean,
boys.
But
I mean, one light year is
it's
1,000
not
years.
gonna
I think.
matter when they come back. It's gonna be like
A
20
different
years
time.
later.
It'll be a different
Or
time.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll go there for a year and come back, and it'll be a
They're
different
fucking
place.
kids in their 20s.
Shit, and their
You know?
grandkids. You
Or
know?
right, they got
Yeah.
grandkids now and shit.
So I mean, that's a one-way trip too. You know, you don't come back.
No.
That's a one-way trip, nigga. Like you.
Like that whole Star Wars thing. You don't just travel and just travel through
It's like,
light.
oh,
like
I'm
You
gonna
sure
beam
the hell
back
don't.
home. No.
Well, see
No,
you in a day's time.
Because time,
You're not going
You know,
home. You're going to whatever is
you're
left.
traveling to some other area, but when you come back to your time, it's completely different. You know.
Yeah, the closest planet that is like the most similar to Earth is 1,400 light years away.
I mean,
I
it,
thought
it
so.
would be an entire like colony of people, like a colony ship, like some fucking StarCraft shit, traveling to a different
Find
planet,
refuge on a
and
different
hopefully,
planet.
and there would be but there would be the generation there would have to create generations on that ship to create
Yeah.
that colony.
Yeah.
So you would be living on that ship your whole life,
Most of your life, yeah.
and then you have kids, and hopefully your kids are old enough to have kids to hopefully inhabit this planet.
Yeah, and you'd be
That's-
born
or-
well, whatever planet that is. A
So
Titan,
you would be
a
living on a
Martian,
ship your whole
Earthling.
fucking life, but to inhabit another planet, to hopefully
Honestly, I wouldn't
to
want
take
a
that
ship.
risk.
I wouldn't want a ship, baby, to be the starter of a planet seed. You know, I want someone who came from a planet.
Well, it's not like they're just gonna be like, all right, all the kids, kick them all on the planet. All right, we're going home.
Bro, you
Like-
don't know that, bro. You don't know.
I don't know.
Kids have a lot of
I think
potential. They are not
once
afraid
we
to do
find
it.
refuge,
have you ever
we
seen
take it
Maze
and
Runner,
have
bro?
refuge. No, I have not.
Dude, in Maze Runner, they don't give a fuck about kids. They'll throw you
I'm
in
just
some shit
saying,
and
like,
test you.
it'd be like some Noah's Ark shit with humans.
Yeah.
Six,
Like,
Yeah. And again,
6
they're
trillion
sending the military. They're sending people who
we would have a whole fleet of fucking ships.
Oh,
that
yeah.
hopefully we can do this at some point.
We
Whatever,
probably
but
have
we would
nation
have to have
ships.
an entire, like, our whole world would ship.
Oh, look, there's Russia flying by on our left.
Well, 6 trillion light years.
You know, Russia
miles
sends over vodka.
Peoples in space.
Vodka.
is like
Vodka
almost
for everybody.
1,900 years.
What?
Exactly.
So 1,800 years, give or
So
take, is 6 trillion miles.
It would be
A light year is 6 trillion miles.
we would
Actually,
have
a
to be
light year
flying.
is 9.7 trillion miles.
We'd have to
That
travel
sounds-
at
that
warp
sounds about
speed.
right.
Light speed.
What does that even mean?
Exactly.
What
You
does
don't
that
know?
even mean? What the fuck is warp? speed?
Exactly.
You're gonna travel
What's
so
the speed of
fast, we're gonna
warp?
tear
You'd
a
have to
hole in
travel
time and
faster
space
than
itself.
light, or you'd have to travel faster than light.
And that still
So-
isn't fast enough.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
It
the
still
closest
isn't
planet,
fast enough.
the
You're right.
closest planet that is just like Earth
It still takes a long
is
time.
It still takes a long
1,400
time.
miles away.
There'd be like 20 generations of people, and finally you're
Light years.
At light speed, we made it 50 years later.
50
you know?
more than that. It'd be.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
I first boarded this ship, I didn't need this cane.
I mean, there'd be old trains.
That's when we were traveling at 9 light years.
You know, I was there.
Warp speed.
That'd be like more
I
like
was
a
there when the
spaceship,
plans for
like
this thing started.
like Star Trek, like
Grandpa,
spaceships
what
like
the
that.
fuck is
Who
warp
would
Because
say
they,
we
they,
don't?
they hold
Hold
they
on.
held like at least
I
like
know.
7 million people.
But who would say we wouldn't run into other intelligent life while we're traveling across?
It'd be the same thing like Earth.
Honestly,
Like it'd just
we're
be
traveling
passed down
that
like,
fast,
oh yeah, from Jesus
we'll probably zoom
and
right by
everything.
him
It'd
and
be
not
just
even
passed
see him.
down in
Hopefully.
records and shit.
That's,
Yeah.
that's what I think would happen. Because I feel like life is so everywhere, but traveling at light speed, you'd be like, oh shit, meow.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so far
Hopefully.
away, but at that speed, you'd pass them by and wouldn't even notice them. But if you travel too slow, you'll never get there in time. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Travel
Yeah,
too
'cause
slow,
light-
you'll die
But you
before you
wouldn't
get
be
there.
able to keep that. You'd have to have, you know,
You'd
Yeah,
have to
that's
something to
communicate with
keep
them like,
that
hey,
going the whole
stop
time.
here.
But then there comes this
There's no way
factor
But there'd
to
be
too.
stops. You'd have to stop somewhere, slow
Like,
down,
The factor also
you know,
comes in like with
refuel or whatever.
Star
Where you
Wars
gonna
when they do
refuel?
their time
In the
when
middle
they're
of space.
light travel or whatever. They just
Light
go.
speed,
They
yeah.
don't have to worry about anything in space, and
No,
we
they
know
just
there's
flip a
shit in
switch.
space.
Yeah.
So if
Well,
we're just
no,
going,
hold on.
are we like
Hold
going
up.
through
Shoot off in
asteroids, or
one
we're
direction.
shooting
Hold
through
Hold
asteroids,
up.
Good
or
question.
Hold
yeah,
up.
guy, that's a good question.
Snap. Snap.
what do you mean snaps? I was
Okay.
talking, Hums.
Hold
You
on.
hold up.
Hold on. No. Because you're on up to a point, guy. But technically, if they just fucking do light speed at random, they can actually like land up right into a middle of a ship or right into a fucking middle of a planet or something. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
there's a chance that they could actually fuck up if they do the navigation wrong. And they've actually shown that in the movies where it shows them like, oh my god, we're in
Last Star Wars
asteroid
movie.
field.
Yeah, but
No,
no, but
shut the fuck up,
yeah.
dude. I know. I'm just saying
Asteroid
though,
field,
like,
okay. But I mean,
But do we
there's
rip a
still-
space like a portal
a
in
clear
space-time
shot
continuum, or do we just
every
go?
time, it's just there's no way that it's a clear
Like-
shot every time.
No,
Right.
That's what I mean. Like, there's
light
there's
speed,
always gonna be
doing
consequences.
1 mile
so-
inside light,
What happens
doing
if
1
you're
light
just
speed
traveling
is 6
and you run
trillion
into a black
miles.
hole?
Dude,
Right?
dude,
Do we
you
just
would
go
put
through it
holes
because
the
we're in space
shell.
travel?
Boom, you
Like
can
you
run
hit a
into a
grain
black
of
hole and be
sand
fucked.
at that speed, and you'll put holes in the entire hull. Like I mean, just
Right.
a grain of sand. How do you avoid
Are
a
we-
grain of sand traveling at light speed?
Are we flying at light speed and miss the, the planet
Warp
on our
speed.
coordinates
I'm
and just
sorry,
fly
no.
through a
Yeah,
fucking
warp
planet?
speed,
Not light speed.
Woo!
Warp speed.
What is
we're
warp
We're just
talking
speed?
gonna
about
dig a
past
hole through a
light.
planet?
Past light.
Faster than light.
That would be the only way we'd be able to travel there at a decent time.
Is double the speed of light.
It'd be double this, right? It'd be double the speed of light.
Warp speed.
Right, pretty much.
I don't know, a bunch of shit in
But
technology
still-
and science stuff that I don't think we're gonna end up
You know,
figuring
you've
out
seen
in
the
our
Star Wars
timeline.
movies. They're in the fucking thing. You know,
You know
the
what?
little.
That made me think about the energy shields. Like turn on
Warp
the front
speed.
shields.
All right, hold
You
on.
need-
hold on.
You need a
We'll talk about warp
shield
speed.
to protect you.
Warp speed is slower than light speed.
Oh.
So how in the actual fuck?
Warp
Do you-
speed does
Probably
not.
something that will not be explained in our
Well,
lifetime.
actually, no. Actually, no. Warp speed is faster per
Okay,
second.
there we go.
I was really confused.
Because
Warp speed. We're there. Slower
yeah,
than
warp speed
We're
is
there.
like at least 10 times faster.
Okay.
Okay, so light
So
speed
we
is
would
10
have
times
to.
faster. Okay.
I mean, that's
We
still
would
not
have
really
to.
fast enough. That's still not fast enough to me. But
Right. It
mean,
would
you're
have to
talking
be
about-
like you would warp to a different, to a to a different
Yeah,
spot,
think about
right?
like fucking Call of Duty. When you go through the portals, that's like warping.
You warp
know?
to a different area,
Right.
so you're
That's how
not.
fast
You're just
warp speed
traveling
is.
through a
But you're not going
plane,
as
I
fast
guess.
as
You're
light
just like
speed.
whoop,
A
whoop,
loop in
and you end
time.
up fucking over here.
so you're actually traveling through space.
Oh
So,
yeah,
I mean,
technically.
Yeah.
Space-time
Essentially,
continuum.
and like
Right.
Jai was saying, I mean, you'd have to dodge literally everything.
Yeah, like it's
Right.
there's
You
not
can't-
like
you
you
can't
enter
hit-
and then there's nothing in your path from start to finish. Like there's gonna be planets,
That's
dirt
not how
shit,
it
You
works.
would need,
asteroids.
like,
This is how
like,
fast light
like a
speed is.
magnetic field or something around your ship the whole time.
Warp
to
speed's
protect
on
you.
top, light speed's on bottom.
That's what she
Okay.
said.
Hey.
You did 1 mile and 1 kilometers. What the fuck, homie?
Well, that's what they had was fucking kilometers.
Hey, we know the metrics.
Like we're talking about the world, you know, not just us Americans.
I
thinking
know
of
we're
miles.
dumb.
Our special asses. Right?
I don't know, that's just some of the things that have always kind of like made me wonder,
go.
like with light speed and shit like that, do we go into like our own loop that just negates like everything and
I
just
don't
makes
think
us
so.
open up and appear
Here's-
there, or do we just like
Right.
Here's
fucking
miles
vroom, scoot
for
boot
warp
across
speed, John.
fucking?
Right. Imagine.
Poot
I don't
and
know.
scoop. Poot and scoop.
Right.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
posting this in chat, Mikey?
Huh?
Are you posting that stuff in chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There
The
it is.
top one is like warp speed in kilometers. The second
Okay.
one is light speed, and the other one is warp speed in miles.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
John was saying some shit.
Right.
Okay, so here's my question.
Damn.
So if a black hole infinitely sucks in mass and
Yeah.
it infinitely sucks in light, let's say if it does spit out somewhere, wouldn't that mean that there's a spot in our universe where light is being shot in and particles are being shot in infinitely, like a white hole instead of a black hole? Like
You would think, yeah.
like there's something spewing energy
Yeah.
and particles into
That-
our
I
universe.
mean,
Yeah,
And
like
black
you,
holes
that-
are constantly
that
sucking
black hole
in.
is pushing something somewhere else.
you know, like you got to think the
But
black hole's
it's
sucking everything in,
Splitting
so something's got to be pushing the shit back out.
everything as it
Hit
goes.
him with the big
somewhere
suck.
else. So like,
Big
you
suck.
know, like
What the big suck?
in
Like
a
if
different
we
universe,
went through a black
they're
hole, our atoms and everything, we would just be fucking split apart.
But do we know that's what actually happens though? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, they've seen it.
we do know.
You can actually watch a star get sucked into
It's-
a black hole. It's
Mm.
crazy.
I didn't know
It's
there was
in
footage and
slow
shit.
motion though.
No,
In
I
slow
didn't
motion,
know
it's
that.
dope as fuck.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, I'm
But-
about to watch that.
You'd just be split into multiple atoms.
But then does it spit us back out on the other side somewhere, or is that just the end of it?
Either we
Now,
just
see-
get spit out.
That's one thing
I'm
that I
thinking
kind
we're
of want to
getting
know.
spit out into a different universe, and that universe, all of their junk gets spit into our universe, creating a new like
Parallel
it's
universe.
it's like a recycling process, you know?
Is it like,
like
you're throwing shit in
their
the
junk
garbage
becomes
disposal,
our
it's
new
mixing
matter.
it together and spitting out a new universe on the other side?
Basically, bro.
Okay.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm
I
thinking.
almost
I
feel
mean-
like when we make bad decisions, somebody ahead of us made a bad decision, and then there's somebody ahead of us made a bad decision, and then ahead of that made a bad decision.
And
You know what
then,
I'm saying?
But like maybe as further you go,
You
the
can't-
decisions got better until you made like a perfect decision.
And then
maybe whoa.
that's time.
Well, yeah, every action has a positive and or
You know?
negative reaction.
So like I feel that though. I understand. Like I
Another
kind of
thing
believe
that
that.
kind of pops in my mind when you're thinking or when you're talking about like this person making a bad decision, that person making a bad decision. It also brings in, like, what about the multiverse world?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There are multiple
Our
different
other
universes.
Every time
parallel
that you
universe
make one
selves are sitting
decision,
down doing
somebody
this
else
right
in the
now.
multiverse is making the opposite decision.
or
Right.
that.
They aren't doing
I
a
just feel like
podcast. They're
in
streaming
a
the game.
time, there's you make the bad decision and it just keeps,
Right.
we're here.
There's so many unanswered questions about space that I don't know if
It's
we even have
infinite, homie.
answers
What do
for.
you do?
I've
Yeah,
always
like,
been
why
really
is everything
intrigued with
getting
space,
further
but
away
it's like
from
one
us,
of the things that we have very little answers of, or that they're willing to discuss to the public.
But it's so weird that like we're so ready to go out into space and explore all that, but literally we don't even know what's at the bottom of our ocean.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
We don't even know what's at the actual bottom of the
Oh,
deepest
shit.
ocean, but
So
we're
guess
trying
what?
to
You're gonna
go
get
out
out
in
in
space.
You're gonna go out in space and see some shit you ain't ready to see.
Right. You
And
ain't
what are you
ready for
gonna
that.
do? You know?
You ain't ready for that.
Honestly, though,
Fucking sit your
I'm a
ass.
very strong
I'ma post
believer
it
that they
inside
already
guys'
found
chat.
something out there that they
Some
don't
shit
want
about
us to
black
know
holes.
about.
It's simple.
Yep, I'm with you guys.
Like
They
I'm
already
already
seem
a
to
firm believer that they've found life somewhere out there on some planets that they
In the
just don't
same
want to
general
discuss
boat,
with people.
we've barely discovered our own oceans.
Yep.
Just
I
talked
mean,
about that.
they're just trying to slowly pretend to discover stuff. Oh, we just discovered water.
I
10
think
years
what they're
later.
doing
Oh,
is they're
we
just waiting
discovered
till they
space.
have
And
minor details
Yeah.
of things to release to the
They're
public.
just
Because
Because I'm
like the
sure
thing,
they
like how
know all
get
the
us-
main shit.
they're
They
trying
just
to get
don't
us
want us to
comfortable
know.
with the Star Wars idea. They're trying to get us comfortable little by little, even though it's like right here, right now. They're walking among us type shit.
I'm
They're
sure
like,
they
"Ooh,
are.
there
I'm
might
sure
be-
they're already here walking
there
among
might
us.
be another planet."
But the thing
There
is, like,
might be
I'll go
water.
off of like what John said,
Nah, dude.
like how
How-
there's like the multiverse and shit like that. All right, we know our universe, not even fully. We don't even know, but we know that we have a universe. But we're suggesting that there's another universes out there. So them universes out there can either have higher intelligence to even get to our universe that could possibly be technically aliens, but this either evolved technological superior life force that just like us, but this higher that
On the
figured it out.
opposite side of that, for them to have to travel to where we are,
Would
it would've
technically use
taken
black
them-
holes or
it would have
different-
taken them the same amount of time. If you
So
want
think
to think
about
about
this.
it.
Unless they're
So
way
instead
more
of-
advanced than
instead
we
of-
are, though.
Exactly, and
Yeah,
instead of
But-
physically
exactly.
traveling,
But
you astral
way more
project
advanced.
to this. Or how about this? You just you astral project, and then these virgins that you're sacrificing, you can possess these bodies and appear to the world as gods, or come to them in a spirit form, astral projection.
Right.
You
Astral
could-
projection.
You
I
can,
always
you
feel
can,
like
you can walk
like
into
the
people's
gods are
dreams
just
and
aliens.
things like that.
Right.
Right?
I mean,
that right there.
why
God's being
travel
alien,
physically?
yeah.
Like one thing.
Something
how about
as a
this?
higher life form,
How about this, bro?
not even higher life form, doesn't even have to look different, but can have a higher intelligence that's teaching you.
Okay, exactly.
Like even like the
So,
Egyptians, they probably didn't look different. They
dude,
probably looked like
humans-
us, but they
humans send
pictured
robots out to space.
them higher.
Why not send robots to Earth to come check us out?
They probably already have.
We just suck at making robots. Their robots look like people.
I am a robot.
I'm not gonna
Dano
fucking fly to
Chan.
Earth. I'm gonna send my robots to go check out Earth, and they look like me.
Dano
These are my
Origato.
avatars.
Shutting down.
Yeah, avatars. So then, if you want to dissect my avatar, guess what? It's an empty shell of WTF. Yeah,
Right.
because you guys are
What the
sadistic
fuck?
animals. I'm not gonna land on Earth. Do I look stupid?
No, that'd be pretty
Like,
fucking
I was
avatars,
talking
bro.
with
It could-
Crystal about something a
Oh,
while
man.
back about along
Look at
the
the
lines
South
of like
Park episode.
time travel. And
Don't
we
get me
watched
started
a
with time
video.
travel.
One guy was saying he was like from like 23, 35 or something, like way in the future or some shit, saying that like right now the time, like I don't know. I guess the time plane that we're in right now is like the idiotic era of the human race. Like we're in the idiotic era, like the not very technological standpoint, I guess, of the human race, opposed to 300 some odd years into the future, where obviously by that point we should have floating vehicles or be able to get into space easier, and
I mean, hell, again, we don't even know how they did the pyramids, and yet we think we're fancy because we have cell phones. Like, no.
Nah, I
I
believe
think we're
some
just trying to
shit
make up
fucking happened
what
back
we
then,
don't
because
know.
how the fuck do they move them blocks? I don't care how many fucking people you got pulling that. That block's gonna be fucking heavy.
Nah, for real, just
Yeah.
like how it is.
And you're pulling it up a fucking hill? You're telling me. You're telling me.
Show pulleys and shit. Like, nah, motherfuckers, y'all weren't doing all that.
You
yo.
telling. You tell. No.
Nah, you full of shit, bro.
I don't
You right
believe
there,
recreate
you full of
that
shit. That's what
with
you are,
new
yo.
technology, like
How are y'all
today's
walking up-
technology,
how is
and
he
I'll
walking
be.
up a wall, bro.
Right, walking up the wall, putting the
No.
blocks in,
With
yo.
a rock? No.
With a rock.
No. I
Let
can
me
barely climb
tell
some
you.
stairs with a backpack, nigga.
I can barely walk upstairs with nothing without tripping on the fucking step. Let alone
So,
pulling something up the steps.
Well, he tripped and he got fucking.
Yep.
Oh, he got his ass
Fuck
whooped.
Here's my question: being whipped, I mean, how does that make you go faster? I mean, you're in
It gives
pain
them
now.
superhuman
Now we're
focus.
Knees are
stepping
buckling.
into
Now I'm falling.
DMCA territory. We gotta step
You
back.
whipped me. You whipped me.
We're gonna
and my
get banned
knees
on
buckled.
Facebook for talking about
Being whipped.
the S word.
Oh, what, slavery?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, how is that a bad word? It's a thing that
Because
happened in its
people,
history.
I understand that. But
People
people
get butthurt.
People need to quit
fucking
being
butthurt.
bitches. It's shit that
If you think
happened in
about it-
history. Learn it. Don't relive it. I said it.
If you don't, I mean, yeah, I mean,
I mean,
It
I don't
happened.
want to get into it. Yeah.
There
None of
has
us were
been-
alive when it was around, so get the fuck over it.
unfortunately,
It happened.
that has been part of our history for fucking ever.
Who's to say we're not slaves now?
That's been
to the
something that's
system,
been around
society,
since the
you know?
human race has been a thing. So,
Unfortunately, it's fucked up.
because I mean, back then, when they had the gods and everything, so you were essentially a slave. You fucked up. You're now sacrificed to the gods. So it's either
Sacrifice
like
to the gods.
I mean, yeah,
either
we
you
were
get
all
whipped and
created to
live and
be
eat another day, or you get
slaves,
stabbed and now your heart's in the air with Kali Ma and you're getting sacrificed to the god.
And you never know. One day you're holding the heart. Next day it's your heart.
Yeah, next day you're watching it.
Know. I mean, you're just
So-
rolling with the times because fuck it, right? I don't know. I wasn't
Look at
there.
the Dark Ages, bro. Things got wild, man.
Unless we
Shit,
were
medieval times. You stole from my store. Beheading.
Fucking right.
No, dude, they'll just chop your hand off so they make sure you come buy more. You come back and
Yeah.
buy.
Right?
Yeah, that was the first offense. You lost your hand, and then you lost the other hand.
Next time you
Chopping
buy.
fingers off.
Nah, I think they took the whole hand.
No, there's usually the whole
Yeah,
hand. For the
whole
most part.
hand. That way you can't run off with shit.
Right.
Right?
You can, just only one-handed.
Hey, that's that guy with one hand.
You buy one lettuce today. You only carry one lettuce home. You buy one lettuce and carry one lettuce.
That was a fucked up way, cause like, what if you were like a kid and you got caught and you got your hand chopped
Yep.
off, and now
They didn't care.
everybody is watching you.
That was the time and
then
age
would
they lived,
They think
though.
you stole something.
Well, yeah,
Now
that's
you lost
Children-
another
with
hand.
children,
Now
I
you're
think
they did
nothing.
cut
it-
your fingers off with children.
Yeah, they did to
So
set an
they know you're a
example, so that
thief.
way people seen that shit were like, "Yo, we're serious. Like, don't be fucking
Yeah.
stealing." Like,
We're
Oh shit,
getting
he's missing a
branded.
pinky. He's a thief.
right,
Stuff
branded.
like that.
Then
Brand is
again,
a thief. Yeah.
back in
Sold
that
other
day and
fucking
age,
countries,
that's
like-
acceptable. So, I mean,
True.
back then it's like, well, he stole, so okay, well
was
then
the way
put his hand on
punishment
the
was
block. I mean, that's how they
done,
dealt
yeah.
with it back then.
I mean, they did live hangings and shit.
Yeah,
bro.
just like
they did
hangings and
guillotines.
executions. I mean, that's how they took care of criminals
Motherfuckers
and shit back
came
then too.
around to watch a motherfucker
Fuck
die.
Are
Right?
you
They were
going to
like,
the
"Oh,
hanging
did you
in
hear
City
about
Hall at
Tom
5?
Tom's going to get beheaded today. I'm gonna go take a little jolly train over there today.
Yeah, meet
And
at.
I'm gonna watch the
Billy.
beheading.
There's
Come
a
on, boy.
there's a hanging
There's a
from this
public
city or this
showing.
family in the town hall around,
Oh,
noon.
Becky, are you gonna
I
go
mean,
watch
don't
Sir
even get
John
me
get
started about the
executed
fucking
today?
Right,
Salem witch
like
trials,
they
bro.
did that
I
shit
was
back
going
then.
to
Yeah,
go
like that shit. Salem witch trials was
They
Dude,
got
they
dressed
ridiculous.
fucking
up.
killed so many bitches for no reason. So
Hmm.
many bitches just because
It's
oh
insane.
they know
Children.
witchcraft. They know witchcraft. Right, little kids, bro.
Why you
How
gotta
you
call
gonna
them
kill a
bitches,
little
Gator?
kid, bro?
Dancing.
He knows
Like
Well,
you were
witchcraft.
young
dancing by
ladies.
yourself.
I'm sorry.
Like, oh, why are you dancing
I
by yourself?
apologize, ladies.
What
I'm
the
not
fuck are
really
you
like
doing? Just
that.
over there dancing.
I feel
We
very strongly about this topic because not a lot of
That's
men stand up
crazy.
for the Salem witches.
Yeah, because the Salem witch trial, you put bricks. There's several ones. If she
There's
burns,
multiple.
she's a witch. If you
Right.
put bricks on her ankles and drop her in the middle of the water and she drowns, she's a witch.
Not a witch.
I mean,
Yeah,
come
yeah, yeah.
on.
She's not a witch if she drowns, but if she
Yeah.
Yeah.
surfaces, she's a witch.
So she
Yeah.
Here's my
If
drowns.
she
question.
Oh well,
surfaces,
Here's my
shit.
right.
question. How many
She
women
wasn't
ever
a witch.
pass these tests? You
None
know?
of them, dude. They
Like,
all
They all
got
fucking
fucking
died.
killed.
like why do you keep you keep making all these failed tests and yet you
They
don't
just rolled
understand
with
that
it,
you're
bro.
That
They
was the
it's
rolled
whole
so
with it.
point.
confusing. It's
It
like
was to fail them.
Thinning the
I
population.
know, and it's like
That
and
true.
To
what's
make
insane is that like
A,
It's
they
really
all
sad.
agree.
It was to
right?
fail them to make the one religion real. To put
Well,
fear in people's eyes.
Look
And
at where
so
It's
we
many
live
mass
in.
people
hysteria.
agreed to
right.
it, you know?
Right.
It's like popularity. As long as the majority are doing it, yeah, sure. I mean,
Why
like,
not?
just imagine being snitched out by your neighbor for like for no reason.
She's
Like,
a
And they
witch.
show
I
up
seen this
fucking.
bitch doing
The
some crazy
military
shit in the
shows up.
basement.
The military shows up,
No.
Yeah.
ready to take your ass.
Yeah,
Right,
you
he
Ooh,
ain't
that
got
was,
no
and you
choice.
know,
Like
and they'll be
nothing.
like, that'll teach you to mess with my husband. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha
yeah, you
ha.
just got done
She's a
having dinner
witch.
with them like last evening. All of a sudden, next day, you're getting fucking hung because this bitch just
Right.
got fucking greedy, thinking you're a
Bitch was
fucking witch.
like,
Because either she
oh,
wants your man,
right.
or she just doesn't like you,
Yeah, that was
or
real shit
he or
too.
she. It doesn't even matter.
They
Not
used to play
assuming
games.
anything,
False
but
accusations for
you know,
that,
Right, just false accusations for the most part. Like, it's crazy, yo. Like they got way out of hand, dude. Like, I don't
Oh,
know,
you know
bro. It's
what? You
crazy.
know what? My wife was talking back yesterday. She
I'm
might be
gonna
a
have
witch.
that bitch hung today.
She might be a
Right?
goddamn witch. Goddamn.
She might be a
Must be a
witch.
witch.
She might be evil.
Right. If your
She
wife
I mean,
talks
talks
to the
back to
devil.
you, your wife
the
may be a
human
witch.
race is fucked up. To boil it down to.
Right? We're fucking
I
Yeah.
mean,
crazy.
in the
She said
Civil
my
War,
dick stank.
Very
during Civil
morbid
War
She must talk
times,
to
species.
the devil.
they used to dress up, take their carriages, and watch people kill each other. Okay?
What?
All right.
In the Civil War, like the civilians and shit, like during Gettysburg, for an example, there were civilians watching them fight.
There's an audience, bro.
There was an audience watching Americans kill Americans.
Silver War, bro. I seen the Silver War back when it became a thing.
I
I
had
was
front row
there.
They
seats
used
to
to dress
Gettysburg.
up,
Right.
get the carriage out, and go and watch their boy or whatever the fuck, like watching a basketball game.
Get him, John!
Fucking
Go!
You're fucking killing it, Thomas!
I
You
wonder how much the
fucking
tickets
killed
sold
that
for. Like, I mean, how much money did they make?
Well,
from that?
here's the
Like,
thing.
Right, so
I'll be right back. I
to-
gotta piss.
In order to
Heard.
carry a musket, you had to be 13 or older, right? Or you had to be over 13.
Right. I
The
remember.
drummer boys and that shit, they were like 10 or whatever. They were kids.
dude, that's savage.
But
That's savage, bro.
also,
That's pretty crazy.
there was kids younger than that carried muskets because they would put a piece of paper that said
here we go.
13 on it. I did this. And they would put it in their shoe. So technically, you're not lying to God because they were very religious.
Right.
You're over 13, right? You're stepped over the 13. So you're able to carry a musket. And they'd accept that.
Yep. Because they're not gonna do background checks or anything.
You want to know what's interesting? They always try to find loopholes with their own religion. It's like, obey our religion or die, but we got loopholes. You just gotta write a piece of paper with this number on it and
For real, dude.
boom. You know, like that's the craziest thing, bro.
When I was Civil War reenacting, Mikey
It's all
knows
about
the
loot,
story.
man.
I
Those
told him.
loopholes
I'm
are
back.
crazy, man.
I don't know. I was not 13. I was like 12, 11. My uncle gave me the musket, to do reenacting. I got the whole gear, and I would do that because I did it since I was 5.
Shit.
So I was like, Civil War reenacting, let's fucking go. So by that time, I'm like, I want to carry a musket. I don't want to be a runner. I don't have to run across the field, tell this general this, tell this fucking dude this. I want to be the dude on the field shooting my musket. So I got out of the whole get up. And one time, one officer during an event walked up to me and asked me how old I was. I said I was 13. He said, pull out your shoe. I pulled out my shoe and had a 13 in it. He walked off.
No way. That's crazy.
For 13?
Got bamboozled. He wasn't ready.
He was testing. He was like,
He wasn't ready for an 11-year-old or a 12-year-old kid
to
be
be
like,
that
yep.
real, to be ready.
There you
You're
go.
like, nah. Oh, I'm ready, bro. That's
I did that
wild.
shit once with
Wow.
you. That was fucking cool. That was a really cool experience.
I miss it. But besides that, we can talk about food. Want to talk about food?
We can. We kind of normally we've been stopping around 12, but that space talk was very extensive.
We did get extensive.
I'm okay with it. I'm
Ended
okay
on a
with a
positive
very.
note.
I'm okay with a good extensive topic if we carry one out.
Well, I'm gonna get off right now.
And, at least enough time to get everybody's ideas out, so that was helping.
Yeah, we can end
bro,
it.
He just straight hop jip.
We can
I'm
end it
still
now
here.
if y'all want.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm still here. Alright. Well, I'll talk to you guys later, yo.
All right, bro.
Later, Mikey.
Bro.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Right?
Yeah.
Special guest, Rockin' Top 34.
Special guest.
Alright. Deuces, yeah.
Peace.
Later.
Later.
Ba-dum.
Tamales.
That was cool. That was fun. Very extensive space talk.
Right.
So I guess
you guys that are viewing.
while we are all here, before we forget again,
Uh-huh.
we can keep food if you want for next time.
Okay.
Or do you want
I know it was pretty wet.
Or do you want to pick a couple new topics?
New topics. We gotta pick
Okay.
new topics
New topic.
before we end it.
Yeah, we gotta pick new topics. So we got a week to gather some shit to talk about.
Alright.
Superpowers.
So we hit
Name off some superpowers. Which ones
Superpowers?
suck and which ones you would want?
I'm down.
Superpowers. Okay.
I'm tight with that. Alright.
And
And
I don't know,
conspiracies, man. I'm just kidding. No.
Oh, wait, I have
Conspiracies?
one.
We could.
That
would
could
be
be
an
a whole
all-night
session.
right.
I was gonna say,
That
man,
could-
don't give me an easy
Nah.
one. I'll give you some prayers. Or what about dude? What would you guys do?
Trying to think of
if you
things
were-
that transition good together.
Like, I mean, if you had 24 hours, like, what would you do if you swapped bodies with a girl? Like,
I would do a lot of stuff to myself.
That'd be
I probably wouldn't let go of it all day.
That'd be start.
honestly, I mean, I would do a variety of things because
That'd
I'm
be a
sure
start,
I'm
though.
sure
You'd
that
be
could
like-
go both
at
ways
first,
though.
it wouldn't
You
be
look in
that
the mirror,
crazy,
you're
man.
like,
it wouldn't be anything crazy.
Right.
whoa.
I'm sure it would go both ways.
Titties.
Like, what if they were a male for 24 hours? I'm sure they would sit there with the fucking helicopter dick in the
Yeah,
mirror.
but what would happen? Then you get your period. You'd be like,
You don't
Well, it's
we
only
don't
for a day.
we
Okay,
don't
that's
change
good.
to them for that day.
What happens when that's the day?
Then we go right back. We hit the
You gotta
reset
go
button
hard,
and we
bro.
try
You
again.
Right.
You
Try
gotta
again.
you gotta raw dog it, bro. You about to give it up anyways. You about to give it up. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I'm so emotional right now.
I don't know. I mean, but we should just add that to the list and talk more about it next time.
Alright.
So what,
That could
super-
get dicey.
I
Yeah.
got some shit on my mind. because I would do.
Superpowers and what? Opposite sex for a day?
Let's see.
I don't know. That could go many different ways.
I don't know. We can talk about
Online game.
Smoking non-smokables.
Smoking
Online
non-smokables.
I still got that topic written down. I got my list. It's my topics and shit.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one of them. Smoking non-smokables.
All right.
I've
What
done that
about
before.
like? I don't know. We could talk about horrible and great places. Oh,
I mean, we've already
Horrible and great places to smoke.
because
we
we've
smoke at some bad places that
Like,
seem like good places.
Dano's got one. That's perfect for that. Dano had one. He just told us the other night.
Oh man.
Horrible and bad smoke. Like weed or cigarettes.
Yeah.
I feel that.
yeah, we could do
could
that.
be a little-
Let's
that could be a little-
make that a
A
session.
little seg.
Could be a little seg.
Bad places to
What
smoke.
do we? And then what do we say? Oh, superpowers. We could talk about superpowers all night.
Right.
So superpowers and bad places to smoke.
Yeah, we can just like throw in bad places to smoke, and then superpowers can be all night.
Right.
Yeah, we can do
Or
that.
vice
Bad
versa.
places to smoke first, and then round off the rest of it with superpowers.
Right.
Or vice versa. Whatever.
Be tight.
Yeah,
I
sounds
feel
good.
it.
Jacabra!
Shaka, bruh. You got a pizza, then
Can't
French
forget it.
fries.
You're right.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Free zip, bro. You got a chaka, bro.
Shocker. Oh,
All right. Well, I'll get to my research, and I will have stuff for next week.
Jesus.
Toodles.
Finger.
I'll see you
The finger is going to
guys
the end.
in a week.
Bah. End meeting for all. Bah.
Oop,
Get
bye.
out.
That was rude.
Bidom.
This got kicked.
We're in a giving mood. If you schedule that, you'll remove the 40-minute time limit on your next group meeting.
Ooh.
All right, scheduling now.
Yeah,
Right,
schedule it
schedule
for
it.
next. Yeah. Oh
What's
my.
next? Fucking Thursday.
Something in March.
August. Whoa.
August.
I'm gonna say this over.
It is March
Is
5th.
it March 5th.
No, March 4th.
March 4th. I mean, I already figured it out.
March
Set.
4th. Podcast
From
Thursdays. I like this thing. I like
10.
this little segment. 10:30 to 12.
10. I said 10.
10. Okay.
You hooker. I said fucking 10. Oh, there you
Type it. Have you tried
He
typing
said
it?
10.
go. Every tried. PM. Set. Till.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Alright.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here for the night. We ended the podcast on a good note, but I appreciate y'all tonight. Keep it up. Every Thursday we do podcasts at about 10:30. Tune in every Thursday for those. Those are good times. But if not, I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for birthday stream.